All right, week 5. Let's go ahead and do this. We do have some staffing points, though. Let's go ahead and check our staffing points. View tree. That takes 20. Takes 30. Contracts, trades. Discounts. Okay, I guess that'll do for now. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and play the Saints.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Saints. And it comes your way next.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Did you guys hear about that movie they're going to make about Sean Payton, head coach of the Saints? They're going to have Kevin James be the actor who portrays Sean Payton. It's kind of funny.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards.
Never in a million years would I think Kevin James when I think of Sean Payton. There's a couple of football movies coming out. There's that Kurt Warner Rams movie about how he went from nobody to taking the Rams to the Super Bowl, and then there's the Sean Payton movie.
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time trying to hope.
And right away, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
I don't think that's a fumble at all. Fumbles are very rare in Madden. I never understood why they have the Rams come out onto the field before the fumble is verified. So then they have the Rams people come on all out. They're in the huddle, and then they reverse it. Look at them all getting all set up like we're going to run a play. Now we have a booth review.
Going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Well, they're going to overturn it. Oh, now it's time for the Rams to leave the field.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Smith's throw caught by Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
It's going to be real difficult to play man against the Saints because Kamara will shred our linebackers.
Throw left side complete to Troutman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I can't believe they have Mike Thomas over here still.
On the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. For Charles in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He was solid last week, 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not.
Look at it was a duck. Look at that. Look at the ball.
That's something he did not do in
fluttered
last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake.
Wow.
Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Rams offense now making their way out to
now that's going to kill the crowd right there.
Come into this one riding that nice long win streak, and remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 79 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that, too.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Nothing.
Coming up. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Stafford.
Ah, crap.
He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Saints. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. He let one slip away last week.
I tried to throw it to Cup, but it just he pump faked instead of actually throwing it.
And we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
Ugly.
And we looked at each other.
Ugly.
Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
From the 17, Smith.
What the?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Throwing on third down, Smith. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Flush to his right, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the early
That kid can run.
That touchdown, Charles, the first
Looking like Josh Allen out there. Lowering his shoulder on the goal line. Impressive.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them with no gain.
Stafford's throw complete there to Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Oh my God.
Taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
He was unblocked.
So often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Unblocked.
This was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
It's caught. Beckham. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air.
I have a phone call, guys. I have to go off camera for a second.
In my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 22, Stafford flushed out right. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Here's Stafford. Being chased out left.
I didn't have anybody there.
But it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd down now, Akers. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't feel like during
I'm going for it up the middle.
Narratives going on, and
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
There's no chance I wasn't going for that.
Touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result...
Look at Note Boom on Yamada. Great block.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he slips up past the 45.
Where is
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So after the run,
it looks like what's his name got hurt. My other safety got hurt. I have Nick Scott out there right now.
He's got his all-pro receiver Michael Thomas. But he is out of bounds, but not before.
That sucks. Malik Hooker?
A big play that time on the
looks like Malik Hooker is hurt.
It's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty.
Hopefully it's just like a 1-week thing, like maybe he got dinged up in practice.
I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Down.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Down.
And he's going to be taken down here.
Down goes Frazier.
Leonard Floyd able to record his 5th sack of the season. So not only do you not get the first down, but you've also made things a lot more difficult on your field goal kicker.
Yeah, they're still in range, but you're exactly right because
look at that bend around the edge.
Thanks a lot. You just made my job a little tougher because when he kicks it now, he'll kick it lower because he's got to get more distance. That means there's more jeopardy for the ball to get tipped or blocked.
I'm sure he'll still make it. It's Eddie. Well, it is Eddie Pinheiro. He's not a very good kicker, but I'm still sure he'll make it.
Right hash. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that.
What did that say on the? Does it say injury chance increased?
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Is that what I saw? Turf burn, injury chance increased. Wow.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workout, the vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Play action, Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and completely.
I got hit. I got hit while I threw it. I had the one-on-one with Beckham, though.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously...
Let's go Rams, yes.
That's a throw he wishes he had.
Of course, as soon as you say that, I throw an interception. Why are you jinxing me? I'm just kidding. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
How's it going, K-Dub? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Big night, big game tonight. You got the Colts and the Patriots.
From the 39, Smith. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I'm rooting for the Colts, but I think the Patriots might win. Oh, shit.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open.
Michael Thomas.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a timeout
left wide open.
With 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah, I guess we will see what the Pats are made of, huh?
First down. Here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before
I threw a terrible interception to give them a field goal attempt before half.
And this is off target to the left.
No good.
Anyway, it's no good.
I almost blocked that too.
When you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds.
Yeah, they're in like their Hail Mary prevent.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Are they going to accept it or decline it?
So we raise the flag. They decline it.
Yeah, they just declined it, so that pass completion counted.
Thinking the 2x2 inch ones that you can buy.
How's the married life so far? It's good, man.
And those last forever.
A long time.
There's definitely a different feeling when you get married. Definitely a whole different feeling.
To the beginning of the second half.
Because, you know, when you marry somebody, you marry not only them, but you marry their family, their friends. You know, when you marry somebody, that family loves you like one of theirs. You know, it's a whole different feeling. You know, it's a good feeling.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin.
Can't believe we've only put together 7 points that whole half.
Into the scoreboard here, Charles. What adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
On 2nd and inches, Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Let's go. Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. It's definitely a good feeling.
Again, it's Stafford. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I had it, but Higbee dropped it.
They're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
3rd and 4.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Right side complete. That's Woods.
I want to get Woods more involved. It's just,
5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
you know, there's not many great plays just for Woods.
Akers. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't it?
To credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. On 2nd and goal, Stafford.
There's Woods.
Complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Am I satisfied with how Stafford is playing?
His first touchdown on the year.
There was a month there. That month of November was real brutal. But
there was no going through the progressions on that.
There's no
touchdown
question
pass.
he can sling it. He puts pressure on the defense constantly, whereas Goff did not.
Go ahead and put it on him.
He opens up the whole entire field. I mean, sideline to sideline. He can throw the ball anywhere. You can do so many different things with him. So, yeah, I'm satisfied with how he's playing. He's thrown like 30 touchdowns and only like 9 interceptions. So, like, that's a pretty damn good ratio as far as I'm concerned. Of course, when you throw the ball, of course you're gonna turn the ball over more. When you're more protective in the ball, you're going to turn it over less, but also you have your offense is less dangerous. So overall, yes. Long story short, I am happy with how he's playing.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
And, you know, we've dealt with a lot of injuries. You know, Woods. We've dealt with injuries to Cam Akers, Woods. Did we stop him? What a stop.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
What a stop by Barnes. Now, has he made some boneheaded mistakes this season? Yes. But I know pretty much any quarterback that you look at their play, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, all of them, Josh Allen, all these quarterbacks, they've had boneheaded mistakes or plays that they wish they could have back. You know, it just, when you throw the ball 300, 400 times a season, you're going to have a couple moments that you wish you could have back. But overall, I'm very happy with it.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around
Woods. Woods is wide open, dude.
But in this case, they got yardage and didn't get it back.
That sucks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Woods was wide open there.
Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
You know, people also point to the pick sixes that he's thrown. I think at one point he threw 3 pick sixes in a span of 3 games. I know at least one of those was because it fell out of a receiver's hand, right into the defender's hand.
Forced out to his left.